Oh, that's wild. We're back with more Dragon Ball Z episode 143. In the last episode, the mysterious creature used Piccolo's move and Goku's move. And it's kind of weird that that's happening at this moment.
Very weird.
So I hope we figure out what's going on.
No.
That is wild that he knows that.
No, literally. I need answers.
It can't be. It's impossible. Where did he learn this move? Who taught him?
Wild.
So confused.
I would be caught off guard too, honestly. 'Cause what the hell?
Because who taught you that? Oh.
I've got you now.
Oh, in the arm.
He's sucking him out.
Damn.
Resistance is useless, my friend. In no time at all, your energy will be mine.
Bro.
Fucking crazy.
Come on.
Damn. Right on the arm too. That's.
Bro, come on. Hurry up.
He's really trying to absorb him.
Hey, Trunks! Any ideas on what this thing that Piccolo's fighting against might be?
Sorry, all we found was its shell. We couldn't tell what it was or where it came from.
Do you think it's possible that this one creature is causing us to sense the power levels of Goku, Piccolo, Vegeta, and Frieza?
Yeah, I think so.
I was afraid you were gonna say that. I hate to admit it, but it looks like we've got one heck of a fight on our hands.
Insane. Hurry it up before he gets absorbed, you know?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Goku living his best life.
Literally with the fan,
Yep.
with the blanket, with the one leg out.
Yep.
He's okay, right, Mom?
Almost, Gohan. Goku?
Daddy?
What in the world?
He's stretching.
Bro's a heavy sleeper.
Yeah.
We should let him rest.
But do you think he'll wake up soon, Mom?
Oh.
Possibly.
Great. I'm gonna go tell the others the good news. Hey, everyone! My dad's waking up!
Once again, local
Damn, they're tuned into the news. What?
in response to the mass destruction which occurred in the West City suburb of Gingertown earlier today.
Whoa, crazy.
A spokesperson for the army tells us that the situation is under control and that the crisis will be resolved very shortly.
Huh? What is going on?
This just in. We are now able to take you live to Gingertown, where our correspondent has arrived on the scene.
One thing about the news, they're gonna catch everything.
Yeah.
Now to Gingertown.
Especially in the show, they just
Yeah, remember in the first
Yeah.
few episodes?
when Vegeta turned to an ape.
Technical difficulties. What? Now to Gingertown.
I'm standing on the outskirts of Gingertown. Behind me, you can see the dust rising as a column of tanks makes its way into the heart of the city. The army has made no comments regarding its tactics.
Damn,
but
they bring a
we'll have
tank.
all the details as they become available.
Holy shit.
Maybe that's what the shooting was.
Them?
Yeah. Ugh.
Damn. Going crazy.
He is sucking
What the
it.
fuck?
That's him! You up there!
Bruh.
Make no attempt to resist!
Bruh.
Surrender immediately! I repeat, surrender immediately, or we will be required to use force!
You will be required to use force.
Get the fools see I'm busy.
He's like, why are you bothering me? Holy fuck. He's not playing. He really said it.
At the same time.
Yeah.
While he's...
The fact that he said, I don't see I'm busy, leave me alone. What's wrong with y'all? Shit, they sent missiles too? God. What in the world? Where'd he go?
Bingo! Commander, look!
Bruh.
He's playing them as a joke.
Hit him with everything you got, man!
Damn.
Holy shit. He stopped the missiles? What the fuck? Oh, wow.
Redirected them.
Yup. That's a good way to clear them off, you know what I mean?
That takes care of that little nuisance. Now, where were we? Oh yes. How could I have forgotten?
Oh my
On,
god.
bro.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh. Fight back.
Oh. That was smart of him though.
Jesus.
Man, his arm is like bony now. What I imagine that feels like if your arm is like not paralyzed, but you know when you don't use your arm, it's like numb.
Oh yeah. It feels like staticky.
Like staticky, yeah.
Oh!
What the fuck? Oh, that's wild. Never mind. That does not feel like that.
Little ass arm.
Yeah. What the fuck? That is crazy. Nah, man.
Little arm.
That shit lost all its strength. It's gone.
All its juice.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's a sucked up arm.
Mm-hmm. Casually having a road trip,
Literally.
not having a care in the world.
This guy's sleeping.
Yeah.
What was that? Something wrong?
Something is happening to his power level. He seems to be losing energy.
You're talking about that fighter you said was as strong as 17?
I am.
It's like I said, what you're detecting is impossible. Your sensors are going to have to be recalibrated, and that's all there is to it. No one is as strong as I.
Nobody. I feel bad for Piccolo and his arm.
Escape for the moment, but I'm afraid that with only one arm, you won't be able to hold me off much longer. Face it, Piccolo. Time's up.
Yes, you're right. It's clear that I'm no match for you. I can't fight without my arm. I have no choice but to surrender.
So you have finally realized the futility of your efforts. But don't feel bad, Piccolo. You will soon be a part of something far, far greater than you can possibly realize.
What do you mean?
You will be absorbed into perfection.
All right.
Perfection.
But before I submit to you, I ask that you honor my final request. Tell me, who are you? Why can I sense Goku's energy in you, and Frieza's and Vegeta's?
Very well. Since you're literally dying to know, I suppose there's no harm in telling you.
Yeah.
My name is Cell. I am an android.
You're an android?
I am the single greatest achievement of my creator, Dr. Giro.
As I should have known.
You see, in his efforts to create a supreme fighting organism, Dr. Giro devised a means by which he could fuse the cells of the world's greatest fighters into one.
Makes sense.
And then cultivate that cell into a singular invincible
That's
entity.
powerful.
Unfortunately for the good doctor, however, he soon realized that his project was far too complex to be completed during his lifetime. As such, he diverted his attention to more immediate pursuits. But only after he had programmed his computer to finish the enormous task which he had begun. The computer worked tirelessly to complete the fusion of cells that had been gathered from the mightiest warriors ever to walk the earth. Warriors such as the Saiyan Nappa, the young but powerful Gohan, and of course cells were gathered from you, Piccolo, so that your great strength and determination might also be harnessed for our purposes.
Well.
Most notably, perhaps, the cells of Goku were incorporated into the design, as were those of the mighty Saiyan Prince Vegeta.
Crazy.
Ultimately, the cells from these sources and others were formed into one, and although the traits of some were chosen by the computer to be more dominant than others in the final design, at least some element of each was retained.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
All
of them into
all their
one.
cells into one. Yup. Insane.
Now I understand.
Frieza too.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they could sense it.
Wave when you inherited Goku's cells.
That's right. Goku's were not the last cells I would inherit, however. In a most fortunate turn of events, Frieza paid a brief visit to Earth, and although it seemed that he was mostly machine at the time, it was possible to extract a few of his remaining cells before he finally met his end at the hands of Trunks.
He was keeping tabs.
Mmm.
Dirty little Saiyan!
Crazy.
Dr. Giro, though.
Trunks cells would have been collected, but Dr. Giro's computer had determined that there was already a sufficient collection of Saiyan powers within my makeup.
So tell me this. How did Dr. Giro get the cells? I don't recall seeing him or anyone suspicious around.
There is a simple explanation. By now, you must have learned of Dr. Giro's tracking device.
Huh?
The tracking device is very small, insect-like, comparable to a common housefly. There, do you see it? It's watching us at this very moment, waiting for an opportunity to gather more cells.
Oh,
quite remarkable, don't you agree?
Fucking ridiculous.
It's little.
No.
Kill it.
No. What did I do?
Excellent work, Piccolo. But once again, I'm afraid you've only managed to waste your efforts. The computer already has the cells it needs for my completion back at the lab.
You're wrong. We destroyed Dr.
Fucking
Giro's lab
crazy.
and all of his equipment.
Luckily, the computer was hidden in a bunker below the laboratory.
Dr. Giro was smart.
It's not too late.
He wasn't
Piccolo.
fucking
One of
around.
the others is bound to find that computer and destroy it.
Don't be absurd. The computer will work undisturbed for the next 24 years, at which time I'll be completed. Now then, let's put an end to all this chit-chat.
Just one more question. Why are you here? Why did you come to this time?
My You are full of questions. Well, I suppose I'll answer this last one. It's quite simple, really. You see, I cannot realize my full power from the energy of humans alone. According to the computer, I am looking for a very specific source of energy. More to the point, I require the energy of androids 17 and 18.
What?
You see, the powers of Vegeta, Goku, Frieza, and so many others have already been incorporated into my being. But even these powers pale in comparison to the strength of the androids. It is this strength which I must possess for myself. Unfortunately, in the time from which I came, androids 17 and 18 no longer existed. They had somehow been destroyed by Trunks, and along with them my hopes for ever reaching my final perfect stage. Luckily, however, I discovered that Trunks possessed a time capsule which I decided to borrow for myself.
What? How does he
Great.
not remember?
Because this is another timeline. In itself, it's another timeline.
I'm really confused.
I dispensed of young Trunks easily enough, but using the time machine itself proved to be a much more interesting challenge. As I mentioned before, in order to fit inside the time capsule, I was forced to regress to my larval state.
Ew.
That being accomplished, I activated the machine and was instantly transported to another time.
Crazy.
A time in which I hoped I would find androids 17 and 18 alive and well.
Well.
In which I would be able to realize the true potential of my power.
So we went.
Understandably, I could not begin my search while still in larval form. I had to wait until I'd regained my fighting shape, and so I burrowed into the ground where for the last 4 years I have been lying in wait, gestating, gathering my strength, growing into the superior being you see before you today.
But why did you choose
Insane
this
story, huh?
time?
I didn't. The coordinates were preset by Trunks. I merely pushed a button and the machine went where it was programmed to go.
Now it's starting to become clear. Trunks had set the coordinates to the present in order to tell us that he had destroyed the androids in the future. But instead, this creep hijacked it.
Yup.
The computer told me one more thing. Once I have absorbed the other androids, I will be the most powerful being who has ever lived.
But what for? You were already the strongest creature alive in your time.
True
This
that.
is true, but my design was meant to include the powers of androids 17 and 18. Without them, I can never be complete. I had to seek them out. It's what I was created to do.
Okay.
He wants to be
Of course,
perfect
it may
again.
also be the blood of Vegeta and Frieza coursing through my veins, which fuels my desire for more power.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so he's a little bit egotistical.
Now, are we done talking?
Crazy.
You said more than enough.
Oh. I forget he throws it back.
Oh, there you go. He got the truth out of him.
You tricked me. I should have known you were up to something.
I will never allow you to be completed. You're going down, Cell. I intend to put an end to your diabolical
Piccolo's smart,
schemes
bro.
once and for all.
With Piccolo's power fully restored, the Super Namek is prepared to continue his epic battle against the most terrible evil ever to set foot upon the Earth. And it seems the valiant warrior is about to get some help. But even with fresh troops to aid him in his struggle, will Piccolo be able to stop the treacherous Cell?
Will he?
Or is the key to winning the ultimate battle still missing? Find out on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
So then the creature is from the past, or it's from the present, or it's from the future?
It's from the future. It's from Trunks' timeline. But think of it like this. There's 3 separate timelines.
Bro.
One where Trunks dies because of him.
I'm so confused.
It's a lot. No, it definitely is a lot.
Yeah, because he said he easily got rid of him.
Uh-huh.
But then why, if that happened and he's really there, then it would mean that Trunks really is dead and he's not.
Yeah, but think there's 3 different times. So think of it of every timeline has its own different future.
Fate.
Yeah. So in one timeline, everybody's dead. Trunks is
Okay,
alive.
so right
he goes
now-
back to the present.
Right now, this is the past where the
Yeah, this is
bug
the past. This is the past.
What's
yeah.
his name? Cell?
Where Cell is. Yeah, this is the
Cell?
past. Cell.
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 Correct, yeah. So he is now in the past, which now he's trying to perfect his form by absorbing Android 18 and Android 17. He was programmed to do that, and the reason for that is because he's just egotistical at the end of the day. He wants to feel complete.
So when Trunks was going back to the past, he snuck up on him, killed him, got in the thing, went back to the past. That's where he's at. But that would mean Trunks is dead.
Yeah, it does make sense that he is dead, right? But in this show, there's different timeline. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Just don't try to make sense of it.
I'm not dumb, I swear. Yeah. It's too much.
Just don't try to make sense of it and you'll be okay. If you guys enjoy this reaction, don't forget to drop a like. That'll be all from us. Peace.